Hello everyone, I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's build, I have a pirate set 6279 Skull Island from 1995. So let's get started. Alright, so here we have the completed build. This set is right around 375 pieces and comes with 6 minifigures. And I actually just finished completing this set from a bulk lot. I think it's been a few months since I got this set from a bulk lot, and I had the majority of the set complete. I just needed a few of the minifigures and minifigure pieces really to complete this set that I was still waiting on. I had already finished completing the remainder of the regular pieces. It's just really hard to find. Captain Redbeard and the Imperial Guard minifigure torsos are really prone to cracking, so getting those in good shape is also a little bit of a challenge. I'm super thorough when I inspect minifigures when I'm selling them. A lot of people don't mention if they're starting to crack or they don't check. They start to get lines underneath the arms where they're starting to split, and so the number of those that I get that are starting to split or have fully split is super high, unfortunately. So I usually have to go through a few rounds of buying before I actually get them in suitable condition. So I am super ecstatic to have this set. I love anything and everything pirates. It's one of my all-time favorite themes. And something a little bit funny about this set is that when I was a kid, my brother and I were probably both pretty equally obsessed with eBay. And I think when he was in middle school, maybe like 6th or 7th grade, he actually got a bulk lot of mostly pirate stuff off of eBay. I really hate bidding on stuff because it makes my anxiety so high. So I usually try to avoid bidding on stuff if I can. I will gladly pay more and just do a buy it now and try to avoid bidding if I can. And not that we did a whole lot of bidding because we were kids, but I know my mom bid on that bulk lot for him, and he actually got this set in that bulk lot. Probably been more than 15 years ago now, and I think he paid around $80 for the bulk lot, and it had this set and a ton of other smaller pirate sets. The bulk lot I got this set from, I will try and tag at the top of the video, so if you want to go back and see what other sets I got from it, you can. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but even with having to complete this set, it was still a really good deal. I just thought it was a little bit funny that my brother and I both have this set, and neither one of us bought it outright. We both found them in bulk lots, just many years apart. So this is a fantastic set, and I'll go ahead and show you the minifigures first. So this set does come with 6 minifigures, 2 of the Imperial Guard and 4 pirates. First up we have one of the officers from the Imperial Guard, always classic. Then we have just a general soldier from the Imperial Guard. I really like the blue shoulder piece in contrast with the red from the torso. I'm also really glad they brought this hat piece back. I got a ton of them on Pick-a-Brick. They were like 20 couple cents a piece. So if you're paying a ton for them on BrickLink at the moment, definitely check out Pick-a-Brick. You do have to wait about 6 weeks to get them, but you can get them for a fraction of the cost, which is always nice. Then we have Captain Redbeard, one of the most iconic LEGO minifigures in LEGO history. He's made of lots of great pieces. He has a hook hand, a peg leg, wonderful printed bicorn hat. Honestly, just a huge fan of this minifigure. This has also always been one of my favorite pirate minifigures. I've just always been a big fan of this blue printed torso. Another really classic pirate, although these hats for me always remind me of kind of the original Santa, or the Santa I grew up with as a child. Obviously I know they were used for pirates first. That's just what comes to my mind when I see it in red. And then the last pirate here. I like the color they used for his hair that's printed directly on the head. Just a little bit different and makes him stand out from other pirate minifigures. So all in all, 6 fantastic minifigures. Alright, as for the rest of the build, stylistically this is a type of set I truly love. Really any set that comes on one of these 32x32 base plates is going to be a favorite of mine, or any raised base plate because I'm also a huge fan of those. Even though this set is only around 375 pieces, it feels really large because of the base plate. And it was also a fairly quick build. I think I built this in about half an hour, which to get a set that looks this size and also is a 30-minute build, again, is is my kind of ideal Lego set. So the boats really help fill out the set so you don't have a huge amount of open space here in the front. So you get two little classic boats. Love the Imperial Guard cross cannon flag. The flags from this era were always beautifully designed. A slightly more simple little brown boat, but I like that you get one of each color. These tiny boats had tons of playability. I always loved these boats when I was a kid. I would play with them forever. So to get two of them in one set is awesome. On this end, we have a little bit of a pier build, and they also added in some yellow pieces underneath. Kind of gives a sand effect. Of course, we have a classic palm tree, and it comes with the large palm leaves. A little more rare. They haven't made those since I think about 2002, so they've been out of production a long time. I think I ordered a couple of those to complete this set, and then a few weeks later I found them in another bulk lot. But whenever I do find the large palm leaves, I always keep them because for sets like this, I always seem to need them. They are more rare, they are more expensive. So the ones that I found in the following bulk lot I kept in the hopes that someday I will find another pirate set or something to use them in. But I do really like the way they built out this little yellow area to look like sand. You do get one of the classic original monkeys. Love these. I didn't realize that you could make them cling to the palm trees like I just had him. I saw him in the photo that way and I was like, can they really hold on to the palm trees like that? Apparently they can. I had never tried that before. I'm probably way behind, but I just thought it was cool that they do actually cling to the palm trees. And then you do also get one of the rainbow printed red parrots, which I was always a huge fan of. The skull does move, so there is a pin that you can remove so that it'll move both directions. I believe when I found this bulk lot, part of the skull was still intact, and I think that's how I figured out this was the set that it went to. Really great design feature. It's a super simple build, but very effective and looks exactly like a skull. There's not a whole lot going on underneath there other than that. Can open up the back. I assume this is to trap people. If you open the front of the skull, they ride their boat in, and then you have them trapped inside here. Although I guess you could also ambush people if the pirates were already inside, sneak out from that area as well. So maybe it could go either way. I'm not 100% sure. The second floor also has this trap door that's beneath this little table build. So again, you would drop down into this kind of caged area. There's also a couple of small weaponry pieces trapped under there. And it does come with the iconic map tile. And then of course we've got this string reel here at the top that is movable in a ton of different directions, and you can lift up barrels filled with different translucent clear 1x1 round tiles. I think this was shortly before the jewels were created, so they were just using just little 1x1 round translucent plates, which I think works great. And if you're a kid, you probably get tons of these without having to pay to get jewels, so you can create large stashes of treasure that way. And then of course at the very top we have one of the Jolly Roger flags. Lucked out that this one was in really nice shape and is one of my favorite Lego pirate pieces. So I assumed this would be an expensive set, but I had not looked up to see what it was currently going for and was definitely in for a bit of a shock when I saw that sticker price. Right now in the US on BrickLink, the first complete set I saw was like $170, and I can't imagine that you can't part this set together for cheaper than that. Obviously, I don't have the instruction manual for this one yet because I did find it in a bulk lot, so I guess it just depends on if you want the instruction manual and I guess how difficult some of the pieces are to get. It does have 6 minifigures. Pirate minifigures can add up really quickly, as well as the Imperial Guard minifigures. I know these flags tend to be fairly pricey as well. Other than that, it's not a ton of expensive or rare parts, so it's probably 50-50 whether it would be cheaper to just buy it outright or part it together. I certainly don't recommend spending $170+ for this set. I'm super excited to have it. Definitely a bucket list set for me. And I suppose if you're able to find it for a better deal than $170, it's hard for me to imagine more than $100 for the set. But if you can find it for what you consider a good deal, then I do recommend this set. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. And if you're interested in extra videos and content, check out the membership program starting at only 99 cents a month. There are already over 40 episodes available. See you all next time.